Welcome to a news update about the Ghost of Ragnarok channel and a little bit of DeletingVirus's ranting and raving. I am DeletingVirus. Okay, to start things off, you may have noticed some changes in the video lineup if you've been going through our older videos and stuff like that. And the main reason why some of these videos were removed or taken down is mainly due to the fact that we've been working on potentially partnering up with a new MCN. And on top of that, there's a few of them that just weren't successful enough, and we kept getting nailed with the copyright bot that YouTube has going around and stuff like that. And so we thought it was just best to go ahead and take those videos offline for the time being. Will we revisit that? I don't know yet. Now on to the interesting news. We are now partnered up as a managed partner with Marky Dragon Network, which is also part of the Freedom Network. And that's the great part, is the fact we went in, and when we've been talking with the Marky Dragon Network for probably almost 3 weeks during the entire process, trying to figure out what's going on. They liked what we did because we watched ourselves on copyright. When we first started doing the monetization, when we started doing the channel, I made sure to look out for what we did for copyright. Now, some of our first videos, which are no longer online, did have copyrighted music in them. They're taken from like Command & Conquer or some other mainstream songs and stuff like that. And so we pulled those offline. Those are sort of in our private file archive now within our YouTube channel. Will we release those? I don't know. Maybe we'll do a sneak peeks here and there or something like that later on down the line. But the thing is with doing that, keeping an eye on ourselves for copyright and avoiding copyright issues as much as possible, it allowed us to say, hey, we want to join up with your network. And then other people, those networks going, hey, you've been watching yourself on copyright, and instead of being an affiliate status, you can come in as managed. And that's pretty much what happened with Marky Dragon Network. I, at the beginning of December, found out about them just starting up, and I sat down, looked through their thing, and the one thing that appealed to us most was the fact that it's a 1-year contract, but with 30 days notice, you can leave. So if you don't like the way they're treating you, you don't like the payment options, you don't like whatever, hell, if you get a wild hair up your butt and decide, hey, I don't want to be with them, I'm going to join someone else, or I'm going to go solo. You can sit there and say, this is my 30-day notice, I quit this partnership and this contract, and you're out. And that's in the contract, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is great, and they advertise this. It's a great thing, that is for sure. And the other big selling point is the guy that's heading up the Freedom Network named George. I'm not sure what his last name. Now, the original reason why, and if you look back our older video where we lost our AdSense account for about a week and then got it back, we were talking about getting signed up with TGN. George was with TGN, and I liked what he was showing off and liked what he was saying and liked how the fact he was helping people out that weren't even part of TGN by offering them advice and all that stuff. Well, he ended up leaving last year, and he sat down and formed up the Freedom Network, which just started at the end of this last year, November there. Beginning of December, November. And I really like his philosophy, and I really like his business model and the take on it. And so that's the other big selling point of why we ended up signing up with the Freedom Network, was due to the fact that George is heading up this project. They're spouting off, we're here to help the networks. Marky Dragon's saying, we're here, well, not the networks, we're here to help the YouTubers. Marky Dragon's saying, we're here to help the YouTubers. And if you don't like us for whatever reason, you can leave. You're not locked in a contract. And that right there is a very important thing. So that's the main reason pretty much why we signed up with these guys. And the great part is, because we watched ourselves on the copyright, and because the way they're doing their things, we automatically went in as managed. And the thing is they'll still partner up with people that have copyright issues. They'll just be marked as an affiliate, and they said, hey, guess what? We're going to work with you until we feel comfortable where you're going to be managed. And we're going to give you advice, and we're going to get you there. And that's a great thing, especially for those who are up and coming, or trying to get in, or trying to break into the market like we are. And that's pretty much the great part. And due to the fact that we got this partnership going with MDN, here at door creaking in the background there, the deal is a lot of the members are now within the Ghost of Ragnarok are taking key and starting to produce videos again. They've been sort of iffy about it, mainly because they don't really see much production out of it. I mean, benefit. And now that we get managed and we don't have to deal with all of the harassing copyright trolls so often, they're still going to be there. And I still got plans for them. Our members are starting to produce videos. You may have already seen it that Shude has uploaded, I think, 2 videos already with the channel, and he's actually working on some more. And I got word that SoloX, or also known as Rick, he is working on a potential video series also. I am not in the know on what that is, but I look forward to seeing something pop out. He's also been one of the big guys that worked on Ghost of Ragnarok. He was actually the original founder of the Ghost of Ragnarok, and he's sort of been busy with doing college and stuff like that, so he hasn't been as active. And that brings me to the next point. The troubles that our members face on making videos. Right now, I'm the only one that's got the most experience and has done the most training in doing the videos and stuff like that. A lot of the other people, they have lives. They actually got, they work, they do construction work, they got college, schooling, stuff like that. They got all kinds of stuff to take care of, families. I am in one of those positions myself where I don't have all that stuff egging me down. So I have the more flexibility and freedom to produce videos, unlike the rest of our members. So they're able to produce videos when they get a chance. And the thing is our membership activity of members within our corp varies and fluctuates quite often. And usually you see our activity drop during the summertime for people actively playing games and stuff like that to a great extent. Where during the winter time, it's usually layoff season, stuff like that, or you got that winter cycle where people are not going to college and stuff like that. It's a die down, so a lot of people have more free time. And so that's why you're going to see a lot of activity probably in the next couple months, but then it's going to die down probably April, May time frame. It's starting to start dwindling down. I know for myself I'm going to have a couple time periods where my videos are going to be going in and out on how much I'm producing and what the quality is and all that stuff. Which brings me on to the more personal thing on why I'm more active. And the reason why I'm the most active is due to the fact I am unemployed, I'm a disabled vet, and unfortunately all the job opportunities in my region are mainly for people that are physically able to do the work. And because I'm physically disabled, my job opportunities are pretty much nil. And I'm not able to do a lot of these jobs that are paying a living wage and stuff like that where I can go and do that stuff. And even dead-end jobs I can't even do. I can't stand for more than a couple hours. So it really puts me on a limitation. So no one's hiring a person in my position. So that's one of the other reasons is I've decided this fall to really start cracking down and producing video game content to see if this might help bring in some additional income for myself. And me and the members of Ghost of Ragnarok have talked it over, and pretty much we are making sure that the Ghost of Ragnarok bills are covered first, and then, of course, the members that are producing videos, we're going to try to split up the cost of those who put into the video. They're going to get a certain portion of the take that takes care after the bills and all that stuff is taken care of. And we're hoping this works out. If more we put into it, the more we get out, kind of thing. And we're going to try to grow this channel as much as possible. And so I am sitting down and I'm studying special effects, green screen. I'm looking in the motion capture, stuff like that. And so I'm hoping to grow the channel, produce content you guys are going to be able to want to watch, sit down and watch. It's not just going to be Let's Plays. Let's Plays are making up a bulk of what we're doing now, but I want to expand the video game related content to other stuff. Do reviews, maybe do sort of like a real life parody of a game or something like that, like a real life Minecraft, Rust. There's even real life Worm or some video. So that's what we're working on, kind of thing. Well, I'm sort of working on right now is to help grow the channel, and I'm investing as much time as I can possibly into learning the skills that go along with that. Now, the future plans for Ghost of Ragnarok, you've probably already seen, is also at the bottom of a lot of our videos now. You will see a Litecoin and Bitcoin wallet thing saying, hey, donate. This is our little tip jar. And this is for people who like got ad blocker or some sort of block thing that blocks the video ads and stuff like that. Don't want to see it, but you still want to sort of contribute. Now, we don't have like a merchandise thing or anything like that going on right now. We don't have the infrastructure. Maybe that's in the future. I don't know yet. But that's our way of saying, give us a micro tip if you have that currency. I'm working on setting up maybe a YouTube thing where you can do a PayPal thing where you can donate like 2 or 3 cents to that. I'm not sure what their minimum is, but I figure the Litecoin and Bitcoin is a good start for right now. A lot of us actually in the Ghost of Ragnarok are mining Litecoin, and if you guys want to see how to do somewhat of a setup like what we're doing, because most of us are just doing it on the side when we're not gaming, give us hey, can you show us a video? And I'm pretty sure we'll sit down and give you a how-to on how we set up our computers to do the mining. And on top of that, we want to promote the cryptocurrency kind of thing because we see that as a very handy digital currency for what's going on with the video game market and stuff like that. It's a great way because you can sit there and say, hey, that Let's Player is pretty cool. And instead of sitting here and watching ads and all that stuff, but how about we just block their ads, but we're going to give them a tip. We're going to give them a couple cents tip of using the Bitcoin or Litecoin. Because I'm not even sure how far you can divide the coin on those two coins there, but they go down pretty far. And so that's what I want to try to promote. And if maybe is there a game company or something like that, well, a game reseller that sells games in Litecoin or Bitcoin, wants to maybe affiliate with us where we start promoting your thing or something like that, contact us. I constantly, every other couple days, I check our inbox within the YouTube message system and contact us. We'll start talking something to work out an agreement. And the other future project that I'm looking forward to working on is making a public royalty-free music list. Now, you can sort of find these on YouTube, like AudioPad, which is one of my favorite go-to places to look at stuff. But if you notice, quite a few of the songs that I've been do for background music or stuff like that is royalty-free, Creative Commons. And so what I want to do is compile this really large list of songs and what's the requirement for what their kind of community Creative Commons license they got, and talk with the artists and see about getting some sort of system going where if you like their stuff so much that maybe you can send a few cents, a couple dollars or something like that their way. And they have like some sort of PayPal box, or they have a place where you can purchase their songs, or you can buy their other songs that are not royalty free or something like that, or Creative Commons. And I want to get that list going. Much like how Marky Dragon is setting up an entire list, a roster of games that are good for Let's Plays, development companies and producers that is saying, yeah, go ahead and do a Let's Play on our games, kind of thing. I want to set up a system like that for people that have Creative Commons music, where you can go and get your hands on that music, use it in your video, give the attributions or whatever, and be able to monetize it. And that's going to be my little personal project for the next couple of months while doing all this other stuff. Will I be able to get it done? I don't know. Will I at least get it started? I'm hoping I can. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the format. There's a lot of stuff that goes into that. Plus, stacking on top of all the other stuff I'm doing, because I have to constantly keep on the ball with copyright stuff. I think I spend quite a bit of hours out of the day checking up on what's going on with the new copyright crap going on. And it's getting pretty tiresome because it's like, okay, am I going to get hit on this or whatnot? I'm trying to keep my thumb on my fingers on the pulse there to understand is there something new coming our way. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of YouTubers out there that are doing similar things. They're keeping an eye on that, and that does distract from the main thing of going on. And I hope that we can eventually work a way where we get out of that kind of issue, especially for the Let's Players, because I could see them getting hit the most often. The Bioshock Infinite video I did, I had about 2 or 3 videos out of the entire Let's Play series, which was about 20 episodes there, where background game noise or music was flagged by something, and so all of a sudden the revenue from that part of the video was completely lost. Granted, I get much revenue from it. It was maybe about 20 views on quite a few of the videos. Only grossed maybe about 20 to 30 views, unfortunately. That was probably my less successful video Let's Play series right there, and it just was not paying off with the amount of trouble with the constant hits with the copyright stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. It's been 16 minutes. So good luck, guys. Look forward to future news videos, maybe some ranting and ravings. I know I'm behind in a couple video projects, and I'm trying to work those out and get those going.